Here in example 1, a farmer has this much fencing and wants to fence off a rectangular field that borders a straight river. He needs no fence along the river. What are the dimensions of the field that has the largest area? So you want to look at what we're talking about here. We're talking about 2,400 feet of fencing, which is a perimeter. And we're talking about maximizing the area. So it's important that you figure out what are you maximizing and what are the constraints does the problem have? So we're talking about this river and we're building a fence around it. We would assume that these are the same, and then we've got a length because it talks about a rectangle. And the perimeter they're saying is 2,400. So let's put that. Perimeter would equal the two x's together and the y, and it should equal 2,400. So we'll just keep that over here off to the side, and we're going to use that in a little bit. What we want to maximize is the area. The area of this rectangle would be x times y. Now, whatever you find the maximum of, or whatever you're trying to optimize, that's what you want to find the derivative of. Remember, to find a maximum or a minimum value, you have to take the derivative and set it equal to 0. So they don't want to maximize the perimeter, they want to maximize the area. So we're going to do derivative of the area equation. Before you do that, though, there's too many variables. We have 3 variables. So we need to get rid of either x or y, and it's really up to you. I decided to get rid of my y variable. And to get rid of it, that's why they gave us this information about the perimeter. So I can solve for y by taking this 2,400 and subtracting 2x to the other side. So if I plug that in for my y value, I'm going to have x times 2,400 minus 2x. And before I do my derivative, I want to simplify this as much as I can. There should be an x there. So distribute the x onto the 2,400 and onto the 2x. Now let's find our derivative and set it equal to 0 so that I can find the maximum area. So a prime is going to be 2,400 minus 4x. We're going to set this equal to 0. So subtract 2,400 to the other side, divide by -4, and we're getting x to be 600. We just want to make sure that it is indeed the maximum. We're not going to have anything lower than 0 for our area. And don't know how big the area can get because that's what we're trying to figure out here. So, I mean, we can just say 600 to infinity, but we definitely do not think our area is going to go to infinity. We'd have a lot of fencing for that. So if we look at our first derivative, which is just the 2,400 minus 4x, and we test a value in here, if you test a number there, you're going to get a positive. And if you test a number in here, you're going to get a negative. So we see that it's increasing and then decreasing, which is referring to a maximum. So we get 600 to be our maximum if we want to maximize the area. We want to go back up and see what the y value would be. So we solved for y here. If we plug in this 600, we end up getting 1,200 for the y value. And so our maximum area is going to be a 600 by 1,200 field, which is what they asked for. They asked for the dimensions of the rectangle that would give us the largest area. And if you want to know what the largest area is, you multiply them. So 720 square feet would be that maximum area.